In the heart of Europe, a nation was about to vanish. Not through war, but through threat, pressure, and a carefully orchestrated show of power. This is the story of the Anschluss, the annexation of Austria by Nazi Germany. After World War I, the Austro-Hungarian Empire crumbled. What remained was a small, landlocked Austria. Economically unstable and politically divided. Many Austrians longed for unity with Germany. But the Treaty of Versailles forbade it. The 1920s and 30s brought economic depression and political chaos. Fascism rose in Austria too, but it clashed with both communists and Nazis inside its own borders. Adolf Hitler was born in Austria. Raised in Linz, he had once been a young, bitter artist in Vienna. But now, as Führer of Germany, Hitler saw Austria not just as home, but as part of a greater German Reich. In Hitler's mind, Austrians and Germans were one people. The division between them was artificial and temporary. By 1938, Hitler was ready to act. Austria's chancellor, Kurt Schuschnigg, tried to preserve independence. But pro-Nazi agitation was growing fast. Hitler summoned Schuschnigg to Berghof, his Bavarian mountain retreat, and issued a blunt ultimatum: legalize the Austrian Nazi Party or else. Schuschnigg reluctantly agreed, but fearing a Nazi takeover, he tried one last gamble: an emergency election, asking Austrians to vote for independence. Hitler would not wait. On March 11th, 1938, as Nazi pressure intensified, Schuschnigg resigned. That night, Austrian Nazis seized control of government buildings. The next day, March 12th, German troops crossed the border. There was no resistance. Many Austrians welcomed the Germans with flowers and applause. The Anschluss, meaning union, was complete. Hitler returned to Linz in triumph. The following day, he stood before the masses in Vienna's Heldenplatz and declared Austria part of the Reich. On April 10th, a staged referendum was held. Under Nazi control, 99.7% of Austrians voted for the Anschluss. But this was not democracy. It was a spectacle, backed by fear and force. Austria's Jewish population was hit first. Within days, humiliation, looting, and violence swept across cities. The Anschluss had brought Austria into the Nazi fold. And with it, the full weight of the regime's anti-Semitic policies. The world watched and did nothing. Britain and France, still hoping to avoid another war, did not intervene. Hitler's first major expansion had succeeded without a single shot fired. The Anschluss wasn't just a takeover, it was a signal. Hitler's ambitions were growing, and the price of peace would grow with them.